This is Suika's great detective adventure. As you can see, it's definitely inspired by a certain other detective game. Ow. Owie! Yeah, guess that won't be enough. Faint footsteps can be heard retreating. Finally, time to relax. The footsteps return, sounding far heavy. Ow! Hey! The rock tumbles to the floor as I rise to my feet. It was you, wasn't it? One of the usual home wreckers. I haven't gone anywhere near the girl with the big hat. My head hurts. Are you kidding me? Look at my shrine. It's completely wrecked. I had barely finished painting it again. I don't know, landslide maybe? Yeah, more like a drunk slide if you ask me. I really should exercise your whole race. You only are nothing but a troublemaker and homewrecker. Damn, Reimu! So, Reimu racist? Super strong women like me could easily break this shack, but wasn't me this time. CEO of racism, the canon Reimu, yeah. More like you don't remember who would remember it. Who else could have destroyed my robust and, may I add, massively painted shrine? Anyone else? I know Oni are dishonest by nature, but I asked around and they all saw you doing weird stuff yesterday. Hey, this is basically Oni bashing. I'm sure there's just some misunderstanding here. What sort of misunderstanding? Actually, there was no misunderstanding. Let's just be honest. You're still drunk, aren't you? Let me clean your mind then. I'm not drunk. Maybe. Oh, really? Guess who's going to repair all this for free? I know exactly who that is. And no alcohol before you finish. Oh, game over. Damn. They're lying. You Oni. Dishonest till the end. Oni bashing. Putting the blame on me instead of some drunkards won't save you, Suika. But Oni aren't all drunken bashing drunkyards. Sometimes we are just drunkards. Oh, really? Guess who's gonna— oh, wait. This is just another game over. God fucking damn it. Too drunk to understand. The pot, the kettle, the yin-yang orb. You may have a point there. Yep, they're all drunk and stuff. I swear, if it happens to be you, I will know it, my poor shrine. Don't worry, Suika is as innocent as a sober Oni. Don't betray my trust or I will make you pay for every single yen this shrine and paint cost me. No problem. Us Oni are superb detectives, I swear it on my bottle. Fine, but you only have an hour. I have no time to waste contrary to some homewreckers with horns. Hey, let's meet you, Yuugi. Rainbow leans towards the shrine. Guess I have to go at least. Who was at this party yesterday? Anyway. There's Yuugi, we can start with her. What's up, little— oh my god! Holy shit! Muscle mommy, holy damn. What's up, little sis? Got this hellish sake from Makai, want some? No time, sorry. Why, you have a job to do or something? Just a little can't hurt. Maybe a tiny bit. No, great detective strategy is on the job. Whatever, more for me. She downs the pincher in one fell swoop. Just a spot. So what's this super important job you have to do? Reimu wants the great detective Suika to find the true culprit behind the mysterious destruction of her shack. Can drink to that. She slams her pitcher on the table, filling it again. That looks good. Saliva drips from my mouth as I watch the sweet nectar enter the cup. No, Suika, a job first, drink later. So, do you know who the culprit is? Ain't me for sure. I've gotten enough of the shrine maiden from the adventure in hell. Man, what an own travesty. No culprit? Who's the culprit? Can you tell me what you recall from yesterday at the least? The shrine maiden asked me the same thing. I'll tell little sis all she needs to know. Everyone gathered for the party around 7 p.m. yesterday. I arrived. Remember arriving a bit late. There's 6 of us when we arrived. Me, you, June, Ryzen, and Kasen. Ooh. Let's press. Why did you arrive late? I need a fill-in for my old trusty Barry. Ah yes, Barry the Barrel. The best barrel to ever roll. He surely rolled a lot. All the way from hell to Gensokyo. 6 of us when I arrived. Me, you, June, Ryzen, and Kasen. Who is the 6th person? The alcohol, of course. Can't get started without him. So the other 3 are nearby. They've got just as drunk as us while drinking a 1/10 of the amount. They ain't going nowhere. Was anyone weird? Everyone here is weird, sis, but no weirder than usual if that's what you're asking. What was that brew you brought? Frog life water? From the big mountain over yonder? Small stuff to start the night, you know. After that, we got to drinking as we should, starting with June's weird pansy stuff. Is this usual? What kind of pansy mum wine did she bring again? Fairy tears, you know, that super expensive stuff that tastes just like water. June bet all her money on it, and since she brought it so much with her guests, that didn't work out. I couldn't get drunk off that. The taste is kind of nice for a pansy drink, but that's it. Yep, not enough for a baby only get all tipsy. You need real Oni alcohol. Surely you don't want any of my Makai brew? I wish, but no drinking while working. Better finish the job quickly then, or there'll be none left. You came out of the shrine a bit before you cracked open the barrel and got properly drunk. I soon joined you. Nothing usual if you ask me. You don't remember anything after that point? Now that I remember was the alcohol flowing and the good times rolling. You wanted something? I'll need to talk to the others first. You happen to have a rather large barrel, a blank after all. You have fun with that. I'll stay here drinking if you happen to get up. I'll be waiting. Can I get a bit of that for the road? I gestured to Barry. Help yourself. Don't mind if I do. I fill up my gourd with this. I gotta find the others. What's this? Charred wood at the base of the shrine? Odd. May as well note it down. Ryzen is glancing around panic as you approach. It's the rabbit. What's up, Doc? Shouldn't Aaron be the doc? What do you want? If the answer is anti-hangover pills, we already sold everything, sorry. The rabbit is in a frenzy, her eyes jumping almost around as if she was in a stupor. You should lighten up. You get some Makai brew with her, a single sip of it and all your stress will fly away. If I drink on the job again, you know what's gonna happen? Spanking, whipping, burning, beating, testing her weird new pills, or even worse, working extra hours with Che. I cannot let that happen again. Spanking? I feel like this is a whole other case for the great Detective Suika to solve. But only one case at a time. Did you big ear the commotion? Or are you too harebrained? Cannot believe it. Reimu already made me lose so much time with all that tat. Why? Are you late? Should never check your pocket watch. My master's a new plan for advertising, so I arrived early to put this into play. What was the plan? She labels it aggressive marketing, which consists of forcing our product into everyone's faces. What kind of product did you bring with you? Oni pills. To be as strong as one. Get the muscles you always dream of without any effort. Larva pill, a fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Oh, and those new babies, lunarian herbs. Hopping free like bunnies in the grass. Sounds like she's rehearsing a script. This is copyright infringement. Us Oni would need way more than one of those pills to ever feel any difference. Feel free to file a complaint. My boss will gladly ignore it. After the party started rolling, he came over to my stand and asked me for a couple of my pills. A couple of pills? One of each of the Oni pills and lunarian herbs. I definitely don't have them on my person. Guess I should note this down. Why would an Oni need an Oni pill in the first place? Isn't this your job to sell the right product to the right client? Well, maybe you wanted to give it to a friend? Or check the effects on yourself? And why wouldn't I just show that to the people in the first place? They're literally right next to me. Remember the agreement we had? Gosh, you alcohol addicts Onis are short-term memory. Agreement? What is she talking about? I don't remember any agreement. What are you talking about? Oni aren't the kind to lie. Well, you know, you don't talk about me, doing some supplementary stock, and I don't see anything about you having... Oh, well, no. Come on, don't be such a... What are you talking about? Oni aren't the type to lie. Are your big ears just for show, or are you truly deaf? Hi, well, you know, that you didn't have any alcohol nor your gourd, and you didn't say I had all these drugs for myself. Please don't tell me I don't want to spend a night time with Tay. Oh, is she good? I think she's our drug dealer. Some people got their own cases to solve. There's no way the great Detective Suika will ever betray the trust of even the lowest, most pathetic scum rabbit. I didn't have my gourd. I don't leave without it. It's at this point that I decide to take a light, you know, booster, just enough for a single person. One pill. Are you sure you only took one? You may have happened to take two. You will need some help. But for now, what do you see? Sorry, Suika. I wasn't high, just, happy, you know? Alright. I took 10 of them. Fine, I was as high as Lunarian on the ladder, okay? Even I solved this problem. The great detective Suika will always have some work. She is on drugs! Great. Our fucking witness is high as shit. Suppose I must have been a bit high by then, because when the tiger went all you there and I saw two of you. One was away, and one was helping. You were definitely the one helping, though. Two of me? What was the other one doing? I don't know. I hardly had time to focus before something else took my attention. The rabbit truly cannot escape her fate. Well, that's surely a sign you should quit drugs. Thanks. I'll tell your master you did great. I prefer not to think about it. Now, since the number that panicky rabbit and June seem to be out of commission, I'll check inside the storehouse. I can hear sounds from inside. Kasen! Yeah! Kasen had a tender gaze as she pets her tiger. As you approach, her gaze shifts to glare as she looks up to you. Oh, am I interrupting something? Hello, Bayou. Don't touch him. He isn't feeling well at all. My poor baby is sickly. For reasons that are obvious. Not that I'm accusing you or anything. Yep, you shouldn't accuse the great detective Suika of doing anything wrong. I'm gonna solve the mystery in less time it takes to empty my gourd. That is one gigantic scissors. Oh yeah, you're right. Are those hedge scissors? They have like that little dimple. Aren't those like hedge for your hedges? Not a hedge trimmer, an actual scissor. Oh. I mean, it's the size of a fucking, it's like this, it's almost the size of this goddamn saw. Hedge trimmers have straight handles. Oh yeah, you're right. Those are actual scissors. So how can I help the great detective Suika then? Maybe with a sense of higher justice. I just think a testament will be enough. No need for Shinigami shenanigans. I see, someone has time for puns at least. Bayo loves a good pun, but he's lost his sense of humor recently. I want to paint a fence for a human lifetime. This kind of jailing without trial is not justice. That's why I need your testimony. For the rights of Oni everywhere. I guess people truly are guilty until proven innocent. Fine. My rebellious code dictates, my dear Bye-Bye and Tao, his fur yellow like thunder decorated with stripes of pitch darkness. He's popular as alcohol is with irresponsible Onis. Let's press onward. I am not irresponsible. Our nature as Oni is to be bellicose. That's Oni bashing. An ant's hole can cause the collapse of a dam. At some point during the party, you came to me drunkenly chatting away, mentioning something wanting to pet Bye-Bye. Pretty typical, you're drunk every time we talk. Bye-Bye surely is cute and attracts lots of attention. When I'm drunk, my only focus is drinking more. Single-minded focus is a virtue you should respect. However, you were clearly more interested in Bye-Bye than by alcohol. God, that is one. Let's say that like 10 times fast. To the point that you use both hands. Then, I feel like there's something off about this. You went Bye-Bye with some pretty heartless pets. You left as if in a hurry. Come on, I would never do anything weird with such a nice kitty. Aren't Oni and tigers supposed to be mortal enemies? Why else would you wear a tiger pelt so often? I was simply a popular brand back then. Was anything else off? You were clenching your fist pretty strongly too, as if looking for a fight. I suppose it's a normal thing for an Oni, and nothing else seemed off, but the normally docile Bye-Bye went insane 5 minutes after, rampaging around, growling, and even clawing at people. Everyone had to help holding him down to calm him. Was I there when Bye-Bye went completely mad and started breaking stuff? Oh, you were. As with everyone else, in fact. Maddening that such a thing happened to an innocent feline. That's a job for an Oni, strong enough to maintain this adorable kitty by herself. I'm as strong as 10 Onis. And as guilty as 20. What happened to the innocent until proven guilty? That aside, that's a good point. Nobody except the dynamic duo had been strong enough to hold Bye-Bye down, and Yuugi was too busy being useless. That's surely weird. No way would a non-Oni be able to hold down such a strong beast. Do I have a twin? I just found out. Same fight after return clouds to the ground. It was almost instantaneous. I think renovations would have been more useful than some shiny new paint. Alright, fine, we'll press on. Sure that was the only reason? It could be unrelated, but that would have been conjecture. As far as I know, an evil spirit could have made it crumble out of its revenge. But it could also have been my dear Bye-Bye wearing it down. Or it could be a scientist's mad experiment. Keep your distance. Alright, I know. It's charred, so... You're drunkenly chatting away, mentioning wanting to pet Bye-Bye. Pretty typical, you're drunk every time we talk. God dang it. An Oni with 2 hands available is a sad Oni. Now would I have left my left hand not used to carry my treasure? It's true that only who use both hands for goods are rarer than gold. You didn't seem too mindful about the trivia you were so proud of today. Yeah, that's surely right. I also never use two hands, except for drinking more or for fighting more. Marvelous. There's such beauty in such simplicity. You escape punishment for now, but I will follow you with attention.
Objection!
Oh. You had your hands clenched the whole time, but then again, people feeding bye-bye isn't particularly atypical. Thinking closer, it seemed like you almost had like something red in your hands. Yes, what are those? Are those candies? I wouldn't suggest taking them. This is maybe what was fed to Bayu, which explains why you felt so bad right now. Seems like it because they're normally docile. Yeah. Well, this one doesn't seem to want to talk anymore. Pardon me. But good job, Detective Suika. You are getting closer to the truth and further from the hammer. Peace be upon you, as in nature, all are equal. Guess June might be a bit more present now. I should check in on her. Oh god, she looks high as shit. June seems to be staring blankly into the distance. Scream at her, walk away. Poke her. Her body offers no resistance as you poke her harmlessly. Ah! She blinks once. Oh, Suika. Hi. What's up? Did you go to the sun with all your wimpy wine? You're all happy about it. Yeah. The sun and stuff. Yeah, you were all... This is the true bull, and you were grabbing my horn. Bull. Yeah, bull. And you were in no rush for that? Rush? Oh god, yeah, she's high. She's drunk as shit. You were like, what? Barely able to stand it. Anywho, so about what happened yesterday. Yeah, this bullshit. I was into that Scarlet money. It was supposed to be a dark pool, but no, Emily had to fuck it all up. I told her to lock it up, but no, damn it. How am I supposed to do something against her pump and dump? Yeah. About yesterday. And they go, but June is destined to crash. You should be more cautious and blah, 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 blah. If you want to make it big, you have to take risks. Yeah, that's good and all, but yesterday, the ICO. Yesterday. Stop with the shiny rock nonsense. I guess. I arrived earlier than most. Was I there then? I think so. Yeah, you were definitely there, running around trying to get everything ready. But what was that? Maybe an hour before the party started? 3 hours, 30 minutes, and 20 seconds after crash? She's way down about her fake rock dancer. Shortly before people started arriving, you went into the shrine to do, well, I don't know. The shack was the only good to keep the alcohol in, and that was paint was ugly anyway. Well, you sure went in a lot. Maybe reimu is right. I didn't. I can carry all those barrels at once. I'm super strong, you know. You can't be this bottle of fairy wine. You said, nah, I've had enough. That's not correct. Why would I grab a bottle of your pansy wine when I've got the special Touhou Suika? I don't know. Maybe you didn't want to get drunk right at the beginning. You aren't like me. You don't need to forget about your shame. Oh god. Is June an addict drinker? God, what the hell? This wine's too weak for us only. Wine is what you give to babies, and despite my baby skin, I don't drink this grape juice. Why would I drink that? I don't know. Look, the bottle is half empty and I didn't see anyone else drinking it. Any self-respecting Oni would stay clear of this. Detective Suika's lips would never touch such a bad brew. Well, you touched it either way. I'll need that thing for evidence. That thing cost me 100,000 yen. Shortly after getting drunk, you went ginormous and fell into the shrine, crashed into it like you were ultra drunk. Ginormous? Why would I do that? Never do that at any party. Except for Oni parties. I don't know, maybe whatever. It's not you, it's Yuugi. If I went giant, you should have been able to see me clearly, no? How could you misinterpret this youthful and handsome face for someone like Yuugi? God. Well, yes, but the thing was destroyed by an Oni. What else could it be? A Tengu magician? A fire spirit? I'm sure I won't invite the Tengu. Still, a fire spirit? Everyone else seemed focused on something, but I saw you leave into the forest. What? The forest? Why would I want to go into the forest? There's nothing but fairies. Are you saying a pansy like me who drinks fairy one would see fairies? What? No. Are you? Alright, fine, fine. You want a pansy, but who did I see going to the forest? That's odd. The mysteries of Detective Suika are only getting deeper and deeper. Are we done yet? Here's a bit, still more. Let's start from the top, I guess. Numbers and fell into the shrine, crash into like you're drunk. Charred wood.
Objection!
The great Detective Suika won't let that get past. See this burnt grass? This was right next to the shrine. This means the shrine was burned, not smashed. That could be a result of Yuugi burning the whole thing down. I don't know, my life is getting burned up anyways. So one more, one less. If that was the case, wouldn't all the forest burn? Drunk Yuugi is a catastrophe waiting to happen. I don't want to know. My life is already enough of Jesus Christ, you! Jesus Christ, June! What the fuck? I'm inviting this catastrophe. Alright, thank you. Your next party will go to the sun. Or to Makai. Alright, I guess she crawled back into a ball. I won't get anything more out of her. The forest seems interesting. Who is this handsome devil I spot? The flowing blonde hair, less astounding horns, those discreetly crafted and sparkly shackles. Why, it's me! Well, what am I doing here and down on the floor when I should be working as a detective? Is it one of those puppets where anything afflicts the person who looks like this, it reflects? Let's test. With a harsh kick. I kick it a few more times before being interrupted mid-kick as the puppet. Oh god. I kick it a few more times before being interrupted mid-kick as the puppet, question mark, quickly rises to its feet. Hey, what gives? I could say the same to you. Puppets aren't meant to talk. Puppet? No puppet. You see any strings holding me up? You wanted a present from Alice as a way to excuse from our wonderful party? I see, it's the puppet calling out its inspiration for copying it. It's like staring in a mirror. Kind of a dramatic mirror if you ask me. Anyway, culprit, time to interrogate you. I'm the one asking the questions. Great Detective Suika will make the imposter see the truth. I, the great wonderful Detective Suika, spend my time in the forest like any good Oni should, the pale moonlight lighting up my drink. People saw you, well, me. Well, you or me back in the party. That could have simply been them being drunk and seeing two of you. I wouldn't trust a bunch of drunkards to say is there or not. And what about the people who weren't drunk? Huh? You know, isn't drunk like an Oni without a drink? An Oni should always have its drink. We're in agreement then, huh? Well, after that, I was just going to a nap in a nice forest after a nice walk. Seeing double.
Objection!
Seems a bit irrelevant. Oh, fuck. After that, it's nice going to nap in the forest. Really? Napping? Lazing around is very important, you know? Yes, but when there's a party with an earshot? Huh? This is Oni bashing. This is Oni proving. Why would an Oni deny themselves the right to party? Rest is for when the party is finished. Given up already, faker? No, you're the faker. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Objection!
This is Suika's famous gourd. She never leaves home without it. And not only that, but I know there's no alcohol on you at all. An Oni without alcohol is a forest without trees, or a shrine without a maiden. I don't see yours anywhere. Oh, I was at the party. Yeah, that's it. All this partying with my memory a bit hazy. Sorry, I partied so much it's hard to remember, as a fellow Oni should understand. Anyways, I was there before the party started, filling the stock of alcohol ready for the party, as every good Oni should. Well, that's bullshit. Oh wait, drinking and being all bruised, having a big Oni party. Makai brew.
Objection!
I filled my gourd with this earlier. So speaking of a good brew, I have some real Oni liquor on me. You must have missed this being out in the forest for so long. Ugh, it's just a spot. Come, my identical. I may be not so thirsty. An Oni is always thirsty, and a criminal always comes back to the crime scene. There can be some exceptions. Oh, come on, just a sip can't hurt. It's irresistible to all Oni. I edge closer to her. Okay, fine. I didn't expect an Oni to be so sharp. Life is full of surprises. Great Detective Suika will have the fear of her life then. It's mamizou! Cute raccoon ears, a fluffy tail, glasses firmly on the nose, pipe in the hand, and leaf of whichever fails. I am mamizou futatsuiwa, greatest Sanuki and ex-ruler of Japan. Of course, only a lying dog like you could refuse my brew. And be such an awful homewrecker. I'm a tanuki, not a dog, and I ain't a homewrecker. Either way, you got some explaining to do. Talk. Parties are for everyone, especially for mischievous young ladies such as myself. I'd need to be invited to go to one. I wanted to talk to June, but she was way too depressed about her crypto rocks. Back in my day, you used to simply steal it. Not that I'm old. Kids these days. Depressing. So you just wanted free alcohol, didn't you? Then you always take things that are free. Lie, cheat, and steal is more than a motto. It's a way of life. Don't teach that to your children. Chat, do not. Wish I could transform to have the real alcohol too. Dr. June, yeah, depressed June in crypto. You just walked away after you saw how depressed she was? Simply no talking to people like that. She's definitely hiding something. Half a bottle?
Objection!
Talking about, she simply drank this bottle by herself. Oh, this, I simply went and gave it to her. The poor girl needed it. I could accept alcohol being shared so lightly, even such a My god. Even such a pansy wine. I wandered around and talked to the rabbit who sold those funny pills. Youngsters these days have a weird way to get high. What's wrong with good old opium? You just looked at her stock, nothing more. Not even tempted by the Lunarian one? Tempted, yes, but a young lady should never touch it myself. Needs to preserve her beauty. Every time your mouth opens, a lie comes out. Damn, Suika harsh. Then I went and talked to the goody two-shoes. That tiger couldn't express any more disgust towards me. Shame, because like him, a wild and free animal. In another life, maybe we could have been friends.
Objection!
The tiger went cuckoo due to the pills you gave him. What did you give him? That's animal cruelty. Well, I gave him a little bit of catnip, if you catch my drift. Come on, always being with that rigged monk will probably make anyone die of stress. I'm saving a life here. Good old sake would have benefited that tiger way more than anything Rider was selling. When complete chaos erupted, I simply fled into the forest. The kind of fight is not something for me anymore. I'll leave you kiddos to that. Hey, fights are the best part of a party, aside from drinking. Maybe when you are a mad brute instead of a delicate lady such as myself. Delicate? I only smell cheap tobacco and gray hair. You're just scared to get your ass handed to you. See, not enough to get me, kid. It'll be 1,000 years before you can face me. Give me 10 minutes. Oh boy.
Objection!
Ryzen says you took 2 of her pills and made all sorts of deals with her. Why did you take those pills? Personal consumption, Miss Detective. Does that include blackmail and thievery, Miss Tanuki? Relax, I only take the minimal amount and, well, she saw me without any alcohol, so of course I had to blackmail her a bit. This is Tanuki Tactics 101. Will great Detective Suika ever have any rest? But into the forest, this kind of fight is not something for me anymore. I'll leave you kiddos to that. This is something...
Objection!
People clearly saw you right next to the shrine. I think you made a hasty retreat. Trusting a bunch of drunkards to tell what's happening is as smart as trusting a Tanuki on a first date. They simply drunk way too much and started seeing double, triple, or even quadruple. You should check what's in those drinks. If it was 4 of me, I would have solved this case a long time ago. This is going nowhere. I have something to do. That should make this better. Liquor? Something to that effect. She digs through her pockets. Ah, here. A familiar pill comes into view. Hey, that's the junk that Bunny was selling. Scared yet? She swallows it slowly, clearly trying to dwell on the dramatic effect. Drink check, opponent check. For a Tanuki, you sure know how to throw an Oni party. Ready to rumble? I jump into the air, delivering a fatal dive kick. Oni-K! Oh, look, a giant bottle of sake. Where? Substitution Jutsu. I crash into the log with a loud thud. It doesn't hurt much, but its blood is annoying. The culprit went away, and there's no signed sake bottle to drink. Look at the piece of wood left behind. Just want me to stick your scarf on it. This kind of thing won't suit me. Wait! So you're telling me that mamizou was behind this and they only caught a piece of wood. Yeah, and I, the great Detective Suika. A loud bong can be heard. Owie, that's mean. I'm feeling kind today, so I'll accept that. Now to make myself a hat of raccoon skin. And again, a victory for great Detective Suika. But no detective story is complete without a toast. Yay! Glory to great detective. Cheers! Cheers! Thanks for playing. That was kind of cute. That was a really that was a very nice game.